Okay. So I'll give the course overview for 10 minutes and we'll start up with the classes. We have Nikhil and Karuna and you, Kiran, who had joined yesterday demo session. So today we have Carlos and Jyoti. So I'll just give the overview of the course, what we are learning in data analytics, and we'll move on to the courses. Okay. So here in data analytics, as you see in the syllabus, we'll be covering 3 phases of the real-time, with the real-time live projects of data analytics. The phase 1 is we'll be learning the data collection and data preparing as a phase 2. And also the phase 3 will be learning insights generations and dashboard building. So here we have 5 projects what we will be learning. So one is healthcare, banking, and HR sector, and also with the energy domain and aviation and e-commerce. These are the projects what we are going to do once the completion of the courses. So here the topics covered is spreadsheet Excel. From basic to advanced we'll be learning. Then we'll be moving to the database MySQL. Here we'll be learning end-to-end from basic to advanced, and also we'll be learning the programming language Python. Along with that, we'll also learn the AWS services for cloud database. Here we'll be learning like AWS Kinesis, AWS RDS, AWS Glue, AWS Data Pipeline, and AWS QuickSight, AWS Redshift, Athena, and EMR. And along with that, we'll be learning the visualization dashboard, Power BI. So here, these are the courses syllabus what we are going to learn. Here we'll be starting with introduction, and we'll be learning the ETL tool Power Query along with that VBN macros. So here MySQL from installation to end-to-end, like all the queries we will be learning, and Power BI also from introduction to advanced level. Python also like from introduction to intermediate level till libraries and visualization tools will be covering all those stuff. And lastly, we'll be learning the ChatGPT. So these are the course syllabus what we will be learning in these 45 to 50 days. And this is a demo session. So do you have any questions, Carlos? So we'll start up with the sessions. Jyoti, the course duration would be 45 to 50 days. Okay.
So what is a prerequisite to
Sorry, Carlos?
mention Python? So do we need to have any coding experience, any background coding to?
No, actually here, Carlos, here we'll be learning from the scratch, actually from the basic. If you have coding knowledge or you don't have coding knowledge, so we are like teaching you from the basic level. We'll start with the Excel, then we'll move on to the Python from introduction to the advanced level. And again, the database will be learning and later visualization tool. After that, once we are done with all the main tools, we'll be learning the AWS services of database. And also we'll be learning the Tableau at last. So we'll be learning from basic to advanced. So if you are in the background with coding, then it will be good. If not, we'll be learning from the scratch so you can upgrade your skill on coding. Fine?
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. And also along with that, I'll be assisting you with the resume preparations along with the courses so that you can apply it in Naukri or any other job portals so that you'll be getting a calls from the recruiters. Actually, nowadays, the people other students of mine, they are getting lots of calls for the interview and they all are attending the interviews, and most of them got selected for the positions. So yeah, even we can also try with that things during the classes. You can build your resume and upload in Naukri or other job portals so that you will also get placed for these positions. Fine. Shall we start with Excel?
Yes.
So yes, we'll start with the descriptive analysis thing. Before that, let's have a quick view of this Excel. So these are the tabs what we have. Like we have file tab, home, insert, page layout, formula, data, review, view, developer tab, and help tab, and also power pivot. So here, whatever we have like clipboard, font, alignment, number, style, cells, editing, add-ins. So these are the menus of the tab, right? So we have like insert. In insert, we have pivot table and table shapes, icons, and control, chats, sparkline, filters, links, comments, text, symbols. Here in page layout, so we have themes, margins, size, print area, and background, print titles. So, and other few more menus are available. Here in the formulas, we have multiple formulas. Along with that, we have an advanced tool over here. We can write a code in Excel by using this tool. We can export the data from Excel and from Python and use it in Excel. We have a shortcut key for that as well. I'll show you it in a future, next classes. Right? And then in data table, so here we can use like get data from database, that is SQL, and also we can export or import the data from text or CSV. From web, we can do, these can be done by using ETL tool called, Power Query will be using here. And also the queries and connections, this can be done with database. And here we have view table, view tab, and review, developer tab, so and help and power pivot. So most of the versions of Excel, what version you are using, Carlos? Hi, Carlos. Carlos, can you hear me?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Yes. Which version Excel you are using?
I'm not sure. I need to check.
Okay, no problem. So, and Jyoti, Karuna, Yuva Kiran, Nikhil, and Soumya. So you all are using Microsoft 365, right? Or
Yes,
any
yes.
other version?
No, Microsoft 365.
Okay, perfect.
Microsoft 365.
Great. So, and others? Nikhil, which version you are using?
Microsoft 365, ma'am.
Perfect then. So all of you just check whether you have this
It's the same
added.
device.
Sorry?
It's the same that I'm using, 365 Enterprise.
Perfect then. So here you have, if you don't have like developer tab in your Excel, there is you have to enable the developer tab. I'll show you how. Just right click and customize the ribbon. Here, add-ins. In add-ins, we have to go for manage Excel add-in and go. Here you have to enable the analysis tool pack. Okay, and click OK. So once you click OK, your developer tab will be there. If you don't have developer tab in your Excel, Microsoft 365, so just enable by right clicking, customize the ribbon and add-ins. Here manage Excel add-in, then click on go. And here if there is there is no tab appear on developer, so it shows empty, so that you can enable this and click OK. You'll be having the developer tab. So what is the use of developer tab? So here in this particular course, we'll be learning macros and VBA, right? So for that, the developer tab is very important. And then help we have pivot query. So this is like, the new upgrades done by Microsoft 365. So we'll be learning these, what is the features of this in the later classes. So as of now, we'll learn how to do the descriptive analysis.
My version doesn't show power pivot.
Okay, we can enable that as well in add-ins.
Okay.
Yes. So today we will be learning the descriptive analysis. So before that, I'll write few data. Like I'll go with student name and marks. Okay, let me take A, B, C, D, E as a name, and marks 89, 56, 35. Right, so this is the data what we have. So to add a borders for the table, I'll just use Alt H B A, right? All border. So this is a shortcut key to add a border. And here, before going to the descriptive analysis, we should know what is descriptive analysis. Who have studied statistics in their graduations or post graduations or 12th? Who have like studied statistics? Nikhil, Carlos, Karuna, Soumya.
No, ma'am, I'm fine.
Okay. So see, so like knowing about statistics is also very important before we learn the data analytics. So here, what is statistics? Statistics is a study of collection, analyzing, interpretation, and presentations of organizational data is known as statistics, right? So we'll be collecting, analyzing the data, presenting the organizational data in a useful way. So that is known as statistics. Here we have two types of types in statistics. One is descriptive and one is inferential. So today we'll be learning the descriptive statistics. What is descriptive statistics? It is summarizing and organizing the data in such a way that it will be easier to predict or analyze it. So here I'll do one thing. So it is also known as calculation of central tendency. Descriptive analysis is known as also a calculation of central tendency. Here I'll select the data. Okay. I'll go to data tab. Here I have data analysis. I'll double click on it. I'll be having here analysis tool pack. In that, I'll select descriptive analysis. It asks input range. Input range is I have selected. And then output range, I'll select to give output in this table only. Okay, let me give here. And we can also give the output in new sheet or else new workbook. But as of now, I'll show it in the same sheet. So summary the statistics. And if you want to confidence the level of mean, you can select that also. You can keep largest value and smallest value is nothing but a maximum and minimum value. Also, we can see that as well. I'll enable it that. And I'll click on OK. So here we have the descriptive analysis of these marks scored by the students, right? So here, you can see that we have mean, standard error, median, mode, standard deviation, variance, kurtosis, skewness, range, minimum, maximum, sum, count, and largest value and smallest value with the confidential level, right? So here, what is mean? Mean is also called as average. Average of the data points can be called as mean. And what is median? Median is nothing but when the data is arranged in ascending or descending order, the middle value will be considered as median. And what is mode? Mode is nothing but, so you can see here 89. Like most repeated value is known as mode, like recurring value. So here we have 89 and 89. So it shows that 89 is a mode. What is mode then? Mode is most repeating value is known as mode. And median is nothing but every data will be arranged in an ascending order and the middle value is considered as a median. And the mean is like average. How can we calculate average? By adding all things, all the marks and divided by the number of like marks. The total of that divided by 5 will get 69.6 as a result. And the standard error we have standard deviation. Standard deviation range we have. Range is nothing but difference between maximum and minimum value. Variance is average of squared of the mean, right? And what is standard deviation then? Standard deviation is also like interpretable measures that tells how much variation exists in the data. So these are the minimum is minimum value in the given table and maximum value is a maximum number in the table. And the sum count we have 5. Largest is again 89 and the smallest is 35. So right. So this is known as descriptive analysis. It gives us the short description of what data is. And it is also known as calculation of central tendency, right?
Which tendency, ma'am, you said?
Central
That-
tendency.
Okay.
What is central tendency? Which includes the data, the calculation of mean, mode, median, and rest of the statistical terms is known as central tendency. Fine.
Yes. And one more thing, ma'am, you clicked on something and that pop-up box came where you selected that mean, medium, more. Can you just repeat that from where what you clicked and that box appeared?
Yes. See here, go to the data tab.
Hmm.
In the menu, there is an analysis. If you
Hmm.
don't have analysis, again, you have to right click on the ribbon and you have to go for customize the ribbon. And here you have to go to add-ins. And again, in add-ins, you have to go with Excel add-in.
Hmm.
And again, you have to enable this analysis tool pack, the one thing which I have told you earlier. And one more thing, enabling the developer tab, we have another things as well. Again, here directly we can also enable the developer tabs, right? Also here also add-ins.
Okay.
There are 2 ways, yeah. Click on OK, it will be enabled. So can you check, do you have the analysis menu in your data tab?
Actually, I'm using mobile because my laptop is not working as of in between it's shutting down. So I am, taking the screenshot so that I can revise it later.
Okay, no problem then. So here, next we'll learn something with the large data. So here I'll show you something like how can we get the data for practicing, right? So you need to
Mean,
select, Yeah.
Meanwhile, can you please show like how can we enable Power Pivot, because I don't see any option.
Okay, sure. I'll show you. And here, I'll select the data. So for that, we have a shortcut key, Control Shift down arrow and right arrow. So whole data is selected. I'll copy this and I'll paste it here in the second sheet. Right, so this is the data of healthcare sector. So where this data includes patient ID and age, name, gender, diagnosis, and admission date and discharge date, right? So this is our data. So whenever you work in a company, the data would be in this format. So the first step, what you have to do is you have to convert this raw data into table. So how can you convert this table into data set into table? The shortcut key is Control T and click OK. So it will be converted to a table, right? You can customize your table according to the color, whatever you wish, and what requirements from the business you have. Accordingly, you can customize it. So we'll go with green. Yeah. So here I have like patient ID, name, age, gender, diagnosis, treatment, admission date, and discharge date we have. So now I want first name to be written. So I'll write John Alice. So here you can see the light shadow written text here, right? Can you observe this?
Yes.
If I press tab key or enter, the first name will be taken. So what is this called? This is called a flash fill, right? Suppose I'll write a last name. Last name, like I have Smith, enter. Yes. So as soon as I write in a one column, so it automatically takes to all the column the second name. This is known as flash fill. Flash fill is nothing but it will extract the data according to the condition what we have given in the first column. Like I have given John, then it takes only the first name. If I give Smith, it takes automatically, I have to write a second name of the in the table B, right? I'll press enter now. So then I have like first name and second name ready. So the thing is, there is conditions of using flash fill. This flash fill doesn't work wherever I write. Like I'll write here after giving like 2 to 3 gaps in the column. So I'll write here the John, Alice, Robert. See, it's not working as before, right? Why? Because there is a condition. It won't work wherever we want. It will work only here, the next adjacent to the tables, right? So this is one of the conditions. If you want also it will be
Ma'am, I have one query, ma'am.
yeah.
If someone has no surname, then the table will be split or not?
So at that time we can use like text to column. I'll show you that as well. You are dealing with the table now. If you are dealing with the tables, you can use the flash fill. If you are not using the tables, you can, if you have a raw data, then you can go with the text to column. Okay. And 1 second, I'll show you that as well.
Her question was if the data is not in table and we are using the raw data, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So enabling of Power Pivot, So Soumya, can you share the screen now? I'll make you the host. I'll help you out how to do it.
You can give us a demo.
Sorry.
Actually, can you please show it on your screen?
Yep, sure. So here, again, we have to go to the add-ins, customize ribbon, add-ins, go. I think it will be in file, options. Yeah, we have to select this Microsoft Power Pivot for Excel, COM add-in,
Got it.
and go. Give OK. It will enable actually. As of now, I have that, and it will show you Microsoft Power Pivot. Then you give OK. Then once you enabled it, the tab will be appearing for in your Excel.
Okay, got it.
Hi, Santosh.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah, hi, Dinesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so we started a class today. So we have done, the descriptive analysis in Excel, and also we learned about how to convert the data set into a table and the flash fill. So shall we revise it again?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, sure,
Yes,
sure.
ma'am.
Yeah. So here, so I have a data set. Okay, so this is a data set of students and the marks. I want to do the descriptive analysis. So before that, what is descriptive analysis we should be learning? So what is descriptive analysis? Descriptive analysis is nothing but it's like a study of the statistical analysis of central tendency, where we'll be summarizing, organizing the data in such a way that it will be easy to interpret. Like by seeing this table, we'll be analyzing in a one bird view, like mean, median, mode, standard error. What is the standard error? Standard deviation, variance, kurtosis, skewness, right? This easily readable format is descriptive analysis. What is it is central tendency. Here, how to enable the data analysis tool here. So Santosh, here what we should do is, so we have to right click, customize the ribbon. And once the ribbon's open, so here you have to go with the add-ins, Excel add-in, go, and you have to enable the analysis tool pack first, okay? And click OK. Then this like menu will be appearing on your Excel sheet. So then the first thing is just click on the data analysis, select descriptive analysis, and select the range here. The range is 89 to 79. Then the output range will be enabling and where your data should be appeared. So I'll give somewhere here. And you can also, if you are wanting to display your result or output in new sheet, you can select that. New book also you can enable. Along with that, I want only, summary statistics. So I'll give OK. So you'll be getting the data. This data is known as descriptive data. Also the central tendency. What is central tendency? The combination of mean, mode, median is known as central tendency. So here we'll be having kurtosis, skewness, range, minimum value, maximum value, sum, count. So you need not to count entire, like how many numbers are there, what is the sum of the marks, or what is the sum of the sales, purchase, whatever data may be. So everything will be in one view. What is mean, mode, median? So here the important thing to know is mean. What is mean? Mean is Average of all the,
Average.
yes. And median is the middle number when we are arranging the data in ascending or descending order.
Descending
Mode
order.
is, yeah,
No,
yeah.
one question.
Okay. Mode is nothing but
Recurring number.
repeated, yes, recurring number is known as mode. And here we have standard deviation, variance, skewness and kurtosis. Also, we can use it for, while doing visualization things, we have to calculate these two also. So I'll teach you in the later classes. And range, we have minimum value, maximum value, count, sum, right? So here also we have largest and smallest value. So in this, I haven't like enabled that. So we don't get this. These largest and smallest is nothing but minimum and maximum value, right?
Ma'am, if you are changing, suppose marks that 89 to suppose 98, so immediately it would be reflected in my descriptive analysis also, the
No,
values
no,
mean,
no,
medium.
no.
So every time we have to again and again we have to click on the descriptive analysis and we have to this paste this. I mean, it is not updated automatically, right?
No, it won't update automatically. So that we have ETL tool like Power Query and all. So we'll be using that whenever you do the changes in marks. So it automatically reflect on the output what you have calculated.
Okay. In Excel also we are having that Power Query.
Yes, we have. So here I shown you, I think, in formula. See, here we have Python and here we have get data, right? We getting data from web. So if I get the data from web, I need to click on URL. Suppose let us go to the Chrome now. And I'll write it as
Book My Show. Book
okay.
My Show or so many site.
Book My Show, fine. So I'll go with this link. I'll click on the URL. Okay. Connect. Here now it's connecting with the
That website URL, fetching data.
Yes. Yeah. Once it is connected, right? So it will show whatever the tables present in the particular website. If there is no table, it doesn't shows. If there is a table, it will show. So here we have a table. So called, we have Devara movie, Joker, and so on. So we can transform data or we can load the data. So we have load to option.
So after selecting any of the option, then only we are getting this. Not like in how Power BI we have that Power Query editor, like that separate option we are not having. Until and unless we are selecting the data from web or data from something, then only we are getting this Power Query editor, right? No separate button is not there, like Power Query button.
No. So
Okay,
here
got it.
the editor will be opened in this way. So here we can edit accordingly whatever we want. And also we can export the things, right?
Yes.
The next is, yeah. Now converting the table, like suppose Santosh, let us take this is a raw data. So how can I convert these data into a table? So there is a shortcut key that is Control T. So create a table, click OK. So then the table is created. So this is the shortcut key. Most of the business deals with only, the tables, not a raw data. So whatever the calculation you're supposed to do, if you are a data analyst in the future, please convert your data set into the table first, and I'll guide you what are the steps as a data analyst need to be done. So first thing, you have to understand the data and you have to convert the data into a table. So select all, Control T is a shortcut key to convert the data set into a tabular format. So then you have to resize the table. Like if there is a huge space consumed by the particular column, you can resize it accordingly. And then you have to, if there is any like missing values, you have to identify what are the missing values in the table. And then you have to design the table accordingly and summarize the data, like whatever we have done, descriptive analysis you should do, and also few like shortcut keys. You will be able to use like dynamic analysis you have to do, and using the logical function, arithmetical functions, everything need to be done while data cleaning process and while preparing the data. And then again, there is a shortcut keys to change the currencies. So suppose Control Shift 4. Let us give 45. So I'll select this and Control Shift 4. So here the dialog box opens. Okay, not this actually. So here we have in a menu clear. If I'll select clear all, selected items will be cleared all. And I don't want this format, the blue color what I have given for the particular thing. I don't want that. I can go here clear format. The format will be removed. So Control Z is for undo and Control Y for redo. So then we have contents. So whatever the hyperlink or contents or comment added to the cell, so we can select that and clear all that by using the clear button over here. So we have here fill. So here in fill, we have flash fill, what we learned earlier. So I'll show you again. Flash fill. So here, let us go with the names here. I'll write Eshwari Gowda and Nikhil Sharma. Karuna Sona one. And the name Durga. Santosh. And who else left? Jyoti. Ratan. And we have Soumya. Right? So these are the participants in the call right now. I think I missed Carlos. So right, so these are the participants, like 10 participants on the call. So I want to divide this text into column. So how can I do? I'll go to data tab now. So here there is a menu, data tools. Here we have text to column. So we have two options here. One is determined and fixed width, right? So first I'll show you with delimited. So next we have tab, semicolon, comma, space, and other. So as of now in the data, what we have a space between, right, the two words. So here I'll go with next. Again, finish. So the thing is, the first name and the second name is separated, right? Likewise, we can do, I'll give Control Z. Also, we can use flash fill, right? So the flash fill is automatically taken. If not, you can use it by Control E. It's a shortcut key to fill the flash fill. So here you can undo the flash fill, accept suggestions, select all, changed 9 cell, right? So I can undo. If not, right? This is like text to column and the flash fill. I'll write, suppose now, I'll copy this and paste. Data analytics 001, data analytics 002, data analytics 003. Suppose random like this. So now I want only the data analyst in a one column and the numbers in another column. How can I do it? So I'll select the range and I go to data tab, again text to column, fixed width. Fixed width, I'll click on next. Now I can drag this where I need a break in the column. So I'll go with data analytics. Now next. So finish, right? So these is separated. This particular columns is separated into two. Like data analytics are in one column and 1, 2, 3, 5 is in another column. So this is like text to column with fixed width. And the first we have done with delimited.
Ma'am, is this possible? For example, that names column is there, no?
Yeah.
That name column should be present as it is, but that first name and last name should be in two different is the columns. It should not make the changes in the existing columns, like how this data analyst and one they are dividing, but the original data that was joined together, DA1, DA1, DA2. So that is not there. So if you want the old data also and the new data also that we are separating, is that possible or it is like this
No,
only?
no, at that case, you have to, keep this stagnant and you can copy and paste it into the another column and apply the formula.
Okay, so we have to copy paste and then on that we have to apply the formula
Yes.
if you want the old
If you-
data. Okay.
Yeah, because wherever you run the things, the functions, what you do, it will be affected to the entire column, right? So the text column and the flash fill both does the same. If you are using the table, then your table column will be stagnant and you can work on with the flash fill. But
Okay.
if you are like working with the raw data, you should do like you have to keep the copy and paste and safer side, and then you have to apply the things, whether it is a text column or text to column or flash fill. So here the things you can see, the column name is, there is no changes in it. If I write here the John, so here you have one more column with the first name, but it doesn't affect it to your previous column, right? So that's what the converting into a table plays a vital role. That the data will be safe.
Yeah.
Right. So the next thing, what can we learn now? Okay. I wanted to highlight in the table the duplicate value. So I'll select this, Control Shift down arrow and right arrow. I'll go to home tab in the styles. I'll go for conditional formatting. In that, I have a duplicate values. Okay. So these are the duplicate values highlighted and repeated frequently. So how can I know how many duplicates values are there in the particular table? I'll just go to the home tab. Here in menu, style menus, I have conditional formatting. In the first thing, highest highlight cells rule, I have a duplicate value. It will highlight whatever the values are present twice or duplicated, that will be highlighted, and the colors can be customized accordingly. What color you want. As of now, I have used red to highlight those. So now I want this to be removed, right? I don't want the formatting. I have shown you how to remove the formatting. So clear format. The formatting has been removed. So now I'll go to data tab. Here in this data tool, I have remove duplicates. So here you can customize accordingly where you want to remove. I don't want to remove with patient ID. I don't want to remove with name. Age also I don't want. Gender also don't want, because the duplicates will be there, because we have 3 genders. One will be male, female, and others. And diagnosis, yeah, we can remove the duplicates. Okay, click on okay now. No duplicates found. Because there is no duplicates in this table, I'll do one thing. 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9, 8, 9, 8. So here 3, 9, and 8 is repeated. So here I can use the formula. So select all. Okay. So duplicates, we have 3 duplicates found, and 6 unique values are removed. Okay. So here we can see 3 duplicates have been removed and the unique values are represented. Fine. So this is how we can find out duplicates value and highlight value by conditional formatting. And how can I remove the duplicates value? So going to the data tab, there will be a 2 data tools. In that I can remove the duplicates. This is the most frequently asked interview questions for like freshers. How will you remove the duplicates in Excel? So you can answer them. So I'll go to the data tab. First I'll select the data. I'll go to data tab, and in that data tab, data tools menu will be there. In that I'll be using the remove duplicates icon. So I'll just remove the duplicates present in the data set. You should answer like this. Fine.
Ma'am,
So
I have one basic question. As data analysts are mostly dealing with data visualization, analysis, getting insights. So we have tools. So I mean, I know everyone are using Excel, but data analyst people will be using Power BI or any tools. Are they using Excel also? I mean,
yes, for collection of data and cleaning of data, Excel is the first tool what the data analyst will be using. Once he is done with all the understanding, because we can't understand the data, what it is in other tools. So see in
but
Excel,
ma'am, we have that Power BI. In that also we can clean the data. No, it will become easy, much more easy than Excel. So why we want to clean the data in Excel only? Why not in Power BI?
because IT industry want employee with all the skills, so that we have to learn from the basic to advance. Even in AWS services also, we have a number of tools where it will be helping for data cleaning, data storage, and it also help for visualization, like QuickSight, we have AWS. So see, so there are multiple options to get an answer. So all the things should be learned from the basic to advance. So
Yeah,
this is the
got it.
concept. Yeah. Even we have, like, see, you have asked me earlier, like why we'll be learning only Power BI. Are we learning Tableau also? Tableau and Power BI does same action. It is used for visualization, right? So
Correct.
being pro in one and using that as a entry level tab view. So it will be adding adding the scope of your resume and the scope of your skills will be added.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that's what. Learning from beginning will works you out.
Mm.
So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, any questions, others?
No.
Okay. So Dinesh, Jyoti, Karuna, Yuvakiran, Nikhil, Santosh, Soumya. So have you understood what is descriptive analysis, flash fill, and text to column and duplicate values?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am, any notes will have given? Like I have to write.
Yeah, notes I'll share you. So I think we can create a WhatsApp group after the
Okay.
Santosh, you only create a group. I'll just share
Ma'am,
your.
numbers I don't have, ma'am.
Okay.
Santosh, we can ping in the group also. You can take it from the group and add us in your WhatsApp group.
Okay, say everyone hi. I'm saying.
Yeah, that we can do at the end of this
Which
lecture.
group you have?
Okay.
I think I am not in that group, right?
We will create our new group, no, ma'am.
Okay, sure,
It's
sure.
better. How many people are 10 participants are there? No, we'll create a new group only, and we can discuss, share the notes in that only.
Yeah, I think most of them are not registered in this. I think Jyoti and you I don't know. I'm not sure. Today, most of them are attended. So once registered people can create a group. So where I'll be sharing all the notes. Then we can learn together, right?
Yeah, that
Okay.
is okay.
Okay, Kiran, you can. Yeah. Yes. So I think Santosh had given his number in this. So I'll do one thing. I'll create a group and add Santosh. Santosh, I'll make you admin and you can add all the participants.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Then
Thank you.
given a number because in group chat only we have to share the number right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, sure. Do you have any questions? Have you understood? So shall we wind up today's session and we'll connect tomorrow sharp 9 p.m.